if the world leaders were women, would there be any wars? What do you think?
Yeah.
I say yes.
Yeah.
I say yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
They say the wrong thing.
Right.
It's over.
Oh yeah. I can hear him now. Oh no, you didn't. This is my country.
My country. How you
It's on now. Load up those nukes.
I have 3 daughters, and I guarantee you there'll be war.
I guarantee it too. I look at them and yeah.
So between the two of you, you have 6 girls. Wow.
Well, think about this. I raised 3 girls. Then Tristan. I had a hand in raising Tristan. Now Suma has a daughter here. So almost 5 that I have had the pleasure of being in their lives.
So why do you feel that war is imminent?
Because they're very emotional. I'll take it. I know it's coming. Anybody's watching this. Very emotional and unreasonably emotional.
Yeah, I think women live on their emotions for sure.
I mean, getting their feelings.
I think guys will let things go, a little bit more. They'll be angry and they'll, hey,
yeah,
you dropped the bomb.
And they'll hold a grudge for a long time.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
They will hold a grudge for a long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Or maybe
remember what your country did to us in '76. It's time now. Taking off their shoes and.
Hell in 41.
Have no fury.
It's 2021 now.
There you go. Hell have no fury to the woman scorned.
Cool.
You took my man. The next day, war started.
Really?
Oh wow.
But it's also like this is that women have a certain, we men think that women have this certain mystique about them where they like, oh, we don't get mad, we don't fight. Really?
Yeah, that's a lie.
I know how you are.
Exactly. I've dated enough women to know the majority of them get in their feelings about something, it's game over.
I wonder how a summit would be with nothing but those women leaders. I mean, would anything get resolved?
I think a few things, depending on what time of the month it is, certain things will get resolved.
Oh, no.
Hey, I'm the only one that was bold enough to say it, man. But it's a true story. I've seen it.
I'm looking away from the mic.
This is unfiltered.
True story.
I think we're all looking away on that one.
But I mean, let's be honest. Being 100, I think he does have a point. But men do have it as well. We always alpha males, right? So we're going to prove something to somebody. But I think that you cannot go on the tide of emotion with a lot of things. And when it comes to something serious as this, we seem to think that women will be the type that's going to just go ham, you know what I mean? And just destroy it.
Actually,
just to prove a point.
Hey!
You make actually a good point. I thought about this. I had this philosophy that in all seriousness, there's the woman that you date and the woman that you work with. Now, some women are just like stone cold professionals, no BS, get the job done. They leave the emotion out of it. So when you get those women in places of power or position that aren't losing their mind like a guy that gets in position, because all of us have these crazy flaws of getting too much power, but some women will get in a position and just be like, I'm doing the job. Screw all this other stuff. I ain't worried about this guy over here. A guy getting in a certain position be like, yeah, I'm doing it. Oh, wait a minute. Look at her.
Bingo.
Yeah.
But
But
do you feel that woman that's in that job, for instance, you said a woman at work, she acts a certain way at work, but what about when she goes home?
That's what I'm saying. At home is different.
Right, but so you're getting a woman with a split personality that's a world leader.
Most people have split personalities.
You think so?
Most people do. Think about it. Your personality when you go to work ain't the same when you with your boys.
Yo, man, you put that white mask on when you're at work. At home, you take it off.
I keep the same mask on. Actually, I don't have a mask. I'm the
feel
same everywhere I go. But no, think about it. A lot of people are not the same when they deal with different people.
That's true. I've actually seen my boss at work. He acts a certain way, and then when you go to a cookout or when he's with his kids, he's this whole other person.
Yeah.
That I don't even, like, wow, this is my boss at work. Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There are
I mean,
people
it's
you,
hard. It's harder for me because I'm pretty consistent. I'm pretty much the same person at work and at home. I mean,
But the ladies,
I talk to people the same
Look
way.
at you.
No, I'm serious. I mean, I deal
I
with
say with the
everybody the same way.
ladies.
Oh, hey. That's all
That's
right.
the other personality, the one where you talking to the ladies. Oh, why, man? That was your other personality. Like, you see me, this is what you see is what you get. This is it. Come on, dude. This is it. What's different?
The exact same thing you said to me applies
What,
to
with
you.
the ladies?
Yes.
I talk like this with the ladies too.
Really?
How do you think I get the ladies? Because I'm like this. They like, this dude is not like anybody else. He's right out there.
Yeah. Well, I'm not throwing any stones, man. You know.
You are, man.
You're a good guy,
I felt
Derek.
those stones
You're a
coming
great
at me,
guy,
man.
man.
No, I'm a decent guy.
Brings it me.
No, I think women. I think if women rule the world, you could probably have some wars. You know.
Yeah.
They may be more reluctant to start one, but they're not going to shy away from it. Like if they have to go at it, they will go.
Right.
Yeah, I agree. I think I agree with Daryl. They'd probably be less inclined to want to kill a bunch of children and fathers and stuff like that, and wives and mothers. So whereas men get on their ego and just forget all about that. I don't care. I want your resources. I want this. And I'm going to send a bunch of other people to kill and get all this stuff for me. So whereas women.
Yeah. What's interesting, let's think about two ladies prominently in politics. We got Hillary Clinton, and then we have Kamala Harris. If you notice, I don't know if you guys notice, but they're always wearing pants.
Yeah.
You hardly ever see them in a dress or anything like that. So they're projecting the alpha male dominance, but as a woman. So they're proving the point too that they also tamper down their emotions, but they can also don't get me started too. So they have this dual personality going on too, because you have to project that because white patriotic society, but that's what they're looking for and expecting to see. So
I get that, but once again, they are in secondary positions. We haven't seen them as that primary.
There are some
leader.
overseas. There are some overseas
like,
that are leaders. There are female. I can't remember.
Angela
Was it
Merkel.
France or something? There's a couple of them, but
Margaret Thatcher was one.
The German prime minister. Yeah, Markel.
there's someone like currently.
Markel.
Angela Merkel, and there was Margaret Thatcher for England, but they're very stern ladies. I mean, the women, they're very stern. I mean, they didn't play. They were no holds barred, get the job done. And if I have to tell you about yourself, I will.
Yeah, and that goes back to the whole when they get into job is the job. It's not about the gender anymore.
Right.
So it's actually all jokes aside, I think at the end of the day, if they are in there, they got to where they need to be. I think there would be less wars. I think they would definitely consider.
Think there would be less wars?
I think there would be less. I think they would definitely consider the moms, the fathers, the sons, the daughters, and stuff like that more so than I think a guy who wants to try to be macho and show my country's better than yours. I'm gonna send all these people off to die for me.
Yeah. It's interesting. We started out thinking, this is all gonna be wars on there, but after talking with it, you kind of like, wait a minute, they probably wouldn't do that. They would be more try to go through diplomatic ways to figure out things first. But once they figure out that there ain't no other course of action, I think they won't go ham on.
I mean, I do agree. I think that they would be stern.
Yeah.
I don't know what would happen if there was like a personal attack on them, how they would react to that.
I'd like to think they wouldn't care.
What?
Someone close to them. So I don't know.
Yes, I mean, to be in politics, you have to have a very thick skin.
Bingo.
I mean, you can't be thin-skinned and be a politician because so many lives are dependent upon you winning or your decisions. So it's, and for a person to be in that kind of position, they're going to have to be that way. They're going to have to, take their emotions and throw them to the side, saying, "Look, I can't govern on emotion because it's going to get everybody killed."
Yeah,
that's true.
So at the end of the
if
day,
she's serious about what she's doing. Now, if she's not serious and she's just some person that just got it because her district just put her in there, then she allowed to do anything.
That's true.
Very true.
Oh, we could be getting to the point now which I'm starting to see more of as more we talk about it, more I think about it. I still believe that it would be less with women, but I think the roles are so blurred these days, the lines of how people act. And I'm okay with that. I don't particularly care for gender roles. I care for fair treatment and equal, share of everything for everybody. And it is interesting that like you said, but yeah, to the point of B-Rad, we got, the women wear the pants so they can fit into the, male dominated society or positions and roles. But I figured give us a few more years, give us another 50 years, and soon it won't matter. The gender roles won't matter. It'll just be a matter of I got to do this job, which I do see a lot of.
Yeah, it's coming.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's already here.
Yeah, that's true.
It's already here.
All right, so our last topic for the day. Let me correct myself. Are smartphones making our kids smarter or dumber? What do you think?
I don't know if it's making them dumber, but it's making them more dependent on it. I mean, I just say for myself, like, Tom, I don't know your telephone number. You know what I mean? If it's not in that phone, I don't know where I'm going to be. I'm like, where's Tom? I don't know where he lives or where's phone.
Same.
So it kind of makes me smart, but it makes me more dependent and more focused. And sometimes that could be a bad thing because, at the dinner table, my kids, all electronics gone because I want to focus on that the way we grew up. You know what I mean? It was just family talking about what's going on with your lives and stuff. So I just don't know if it makes them dumber. It just makes them more dependent upon things because especially it's a little computer in a handheld version.
I will say this. I think that it has an effect on social adaptability for a lot of our kids that are constantly on these devices, whether it be a computer, laptop, as far as tablets or games, video games, PS4, Xbox, whatever. But when they constantly spend hours and hours and hours on these devices and they're less interactive with other people, children, even pets, it could be anything. I think it's going to be something that's going to hurt them in the end. And to me, it's almost crippling as far as their social interaction ability with the outside world in a sense. I don't know. But I mean, one thing I do with my kids, I make sure that they put the sticks down and they go outside or they go to the track or they go play basketball or they just go hang out with their friends. But, they're older now. So, it's on them now. But that's just how I feel about it.
Well, I agree. I think it, like Derek said, it makes them more dependent upon that device. I wouldn't say it makes them dumber. I think it makes them lazier. I mean, you're not having to remember anything. Everything's on your phone now. And so that convenience is costing us our memories where we're not memorizing things. We all grew up when cell phones didn't exist. And so if you wanted to call somebody, you had everybody who you was going to call, you knew what their phone number were. You memorized it.
Yeah, you did.
Now it's just, I got hundreds of phone numbers in my cell phone and I don't know any of them.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I think like you said, not necessarily dumb, but definitely not using, their minds in the way it should be. If they use it as a resource, it's fine. But I know a lot don't. They watch a lot of ridiculous nonsense videos of like guys talking about nothing and other stuff. So
hey, this is educational today.
So, but no, there's a lot of content that they consume that's not good. It's access, if they'd actually use it as a resource, like they do tend to look up stuff, but there's some knowledge they should already have and use that to supplement that knowledge. And again, it does make us a little bit lazier because I don't know anybody's number. Only number I remember is Suma's number, my wife's number. That's it. I don't remember anyone else's number, and I definitely, it helps me because I'm terrible with directions. I know how to go towards home, but I couldn't tell you how to get home.